Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
First pitch coming your way next. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Escara getting ready to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Lefty Stockton. The next to hit takes outside. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. Popped up. And that is foul. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him. Two down.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So stepping in for Boston, lefty Stockton. Oh, that drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Lefty Stockton with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. This is Bryson Stott. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runner on the go again. Called strike three. And the throw bounces, tag out.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out in third. It's just really disappointing. You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
2-2 on the way. Bounced up the middle. Corner. The underhand flip. Here's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for Boston, Bryson Stott. The 0-1. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob them.
Tapped softly on the ground. Feeds to second. Out there. Over to first. Safe. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Miguel Andujar. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Stockton locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Swing and a ground ball.
Come on.
Corner over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. First and second, 1 out. Lefty Stockton up next for the Red Sox.
Well, he was a game changer last time out, and we're seeing much of the same today. A tremendous asset for this lineup.
2 on, 1 out. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Now for the Red Sox, number 13, lefty, Stockton.
Stockton out there now. It's closer time. 3 outstanding between this team and a win.
Yeah, adrenaline pumping, Boo. Every save opportunity brings its own set of nerves, but this is why he gets paid the big dollars.
Fouled off. He was late. Stockton. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The Yankees looking to rally. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
This to third. That finishes the evening's action. Stockton didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Well, he showed some lockdown stuff out of the pen, Boog. His teammates see him pitching like that, and it gives him a ton of confidence in him. Nice job to help deliver the win.
For the Red Sox, number 13, lefty, Stockton.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
No, that missed.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And the count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off. Stop. Throws to first in time. Turner is out. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Back here in Philadelphia, last chance for the home team. Jake Fraley stands in for the Phillies. That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. And that drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And there's a ball. Stockton will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. Last chance for the Phillies. And now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Nice grab. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game. Stockton with solid relief, notching his first career save in the majors.
That's a nice little career milestone for him, Boog. I'm sure he knew what he could do when he was jogging in from the bullpen. Congrats to him on a special memory.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So 2 down, and next for the Red Sox, lefty Stockton. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jonathan Clase. Swinging a ground ball into the outfield, base hit, and a man aboard. Stockton stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. The flip. 1 second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stop. Up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. They get a run, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Jonathan Clase. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, lefty Stockton.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. 3-1 now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the 3rd out. Boston. And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. Bounced up the middle. Stockton. Slings to first, and the lefty reliever does his job. Stockton steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Stockton could have done a bit more to help them out. Had a single and an RBI.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Now for the Red Sox, number 13, lefty, Stockton.
Stockton ready to work. Ninth inning, slim lead, lights out time, Singy.
You've got one job. 3 outs, no drama.
Bunting for a hit. Stott over to first in time. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. And now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp. Check swing called strike. And that is strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Gets the outside corner with that one. Tap foul at the plate. The Phillies with the tying run at third. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away. Stockton pitched a clean inning for the save.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like he did in this one, Boog. Came out of the pen ready to go, and he really locked down this lineup to help secure that W.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 13, lefty, Stockton.
Stockton ready to go. 9th inning, and the ball is in the closer's hands. This is why they get the big entrance music.
Well, pressure's on, but that's the job. You come in, lock it down, and head home with a W.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
So they're down to their final out. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Swing and a foul straight back. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out in front, and Out to the left side. Stockton, 23 years old, and he was a third-round pick. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Stockton pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, Boog, he really steadied them on the way to the win. The best relievers have a lot of confidence, and they just go out and attack hitters the way he did in this one.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 13, lefty, Stockton.
First and second, 2 outs. Moniak getting ready to hit. In for a strike. 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That one just misses. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. We go to the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan Mountcastle. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Santiago Espinal digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1. Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out. Now, Jose Torres. Base knock right field. And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the order now. Jordan Beck digs in now. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Goodman swings through it for strike 1. And a curve is down and in. And a count 1-2. The Rockies down to their final strike. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Stockton earned a bit of a longer save than you usually see these days.
Well, not a whole lot of nitpick in this performance, Boog. He came out of the bullpen ready to go, and he executed, and that helped him get the W.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Here's a chopper to short. Stockton. Fires to first on the run. Got him! Nice play. We'll go to the bottom. Stockton stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby. Ball 1. He's been a big story in baseball this season. I mean, a rookie attempting to become a two-way player isn't something we see very often. So it's natural. People are curious to see how he performs.
The Red Sox with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. The throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Durbin, the next to hit. 3-2 on the way. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Out towards right center field, Mullins moving under this one, and that'll do it. But this is Bryce Terang. Swing and a ground ball. And he beats it. He's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Stockton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In time to Vaughn.
That's an out.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Batting, third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, lefty, Stockton.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base. So up next, Caleb Durbin. Here comes a 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. And that is that. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Stockton. And that's the third out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Lefty Stockton up next for the Red Sox.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. And here's a slow roller. Terang. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 of the series on the road. Stockton did well despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox. Pavin Smith up now for the Mets.
The first baseman, Pavin.
Bale in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out to short, Stockton. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Stockton steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Inside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first.
You're out.
Number 2.
Back, number 13. Shortstop, lefty, Stockton.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Lefty Stockton with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One down. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Up the middle.
1-1-1.
Stockton. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, lefty, Stockton.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs.
The batter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Lefty Stockton. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Outside, ball 1. Now he steps out as time is granted. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. Red Sox. Stockton went deep for the first time in the major leagues, and I'm sure he'll treasure that moment forever. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Oh, for sure, Boog. I mean, I still talk my kid's ear off from time to time about my first homer off of Omar Olivares. It's a proud memory for any hitter lucky enough to achieve it, and congratulations to him.
For the Red Sox, number 13, lefty, Stockton.
Fouled off. He was late. Stockton, 5 saves on the year. And he was a third-round pick back in 2025.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And he'll challenge that called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Bo Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Double.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now Blaine Buchanan. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 0-1.
That's a ball.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. There's the strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Royce Lewis. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Stockton will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
1 strike away. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Austin Martin, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The Twins with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game. Stockton didn't allow any runs and got the save.
That's the kind of relief effort a manager likes to see, Boog. He was steady and kept him in a position to win, and that's exactly what they did. Nice work all around.